Welcome back to Unapologetically Mercy. Hey. Hope everyone is doing blessed and well. Today in this video, I will be talking about how I failed my first year in business. So if you're interested, stay tuned. My first year in business. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. So I have a hair extension / wig company, truly Luscious Collection, and I started the business the end of 2018 with like coming up with the idea, the name, the logo, and stuff like that, and like launched it in like February of 2019. This video, we are going to talk about how I failed miserably in my first year of business. Not saying it was unsuccessful, but definitely with so many mistakes and fails that I had in my first year. And I wanted to share this with you. If you are interested in becoming an entrepreneur, or you are an entrepreneur, a new entrepreneur, and you might feel like you're not where you want to be, and I'm here to reassure you that it's okay, it's a part of the process, and you're not in this alone. So let's just get into the details. One of the main biggest reasons that I did not feel like I was successful in my first year of business was that I did not put myself out there. I was terrified of putting myself out there. And you know, that's like one of the most important parts of you having a business and you starting a business. You have to put yourself out there so people will know who you are and what type of product or service that you offer, to see if it's something that they are willing to invest their money in. So yeah, I did not put myself out there. I created all the social media platforms that I needed for my business. I created the website, I created the Instagram, the Facebook page, some content. Not the best content, I feel, but it was still content. I love my logo, but I did not put myself out there. I got business cards, but I did not go to different places locally and ask if I could put my business card here, or when I would hear people talk about hair or just people that I knew, I didn't really like tell them that I had my own business. Would fall into the next point, which would be I didn't promote myself. So that goes both personally and business wise. I wasn't posting on my social medias frequently. I was unsure exactly what I needed to put out there. Yes, I knew I needed to put videos and photos of the hair that I had or that I was trying to sell, but I didn't know exactly how to go about it, how to create the backdrops, how to, make it look, professional. Another big reason why I feel like I failed my first year in business was I did not ask for help. I wanted to do everything independently. I wanted to create everything, like every aspect of my business besides my logo. So like I wanted to create my own website. I wanted to create my own flyers. I wanted to create my own bundle wraps and tags and just like packaging. I wanted to look like a legit business, especially in an oversaturated industry. I wanted to look like, yes, I might be a new business, but honey is about her business. I learned that I should just stick with what I have until I had more money to invest into more packaging, different packaging or things of that nature. But yeah, another reason why I feel like I failed was I felt like my prices were too high, which would also fall into me not really doing the research that I needed to do for the industry that I was getting myself into. Like, that is one of the other biggest things I wish I did. I did more research in the beginning stages of my business, not just how to make a wig or how to wash or bleach knots or like the hair, but like the actual industry, and learn the different hair terminologies, all the different hair that is in the market, the price point of it, the benefits and the negatives, like all of those kinds of things. I did not do enough research. That's another thing. I watched a free webinar that inspired me, and I started my business. And I was like, okay, bring in the money. And that falls into my next point. I was expecting to get multiple customers and just, get rich quick, which is not how entrepreneurship works. If you are really trying to be a dedicated or like a real life full-time entrepreneur, you have to realize that you will not see your return of investment for maybe the first few years of your business. And that is just the reality of it. You might not be able to see that profit or be able to do the things that you want to do personally from your business years into being in your business. That was something that I had to learn. Another thing is I did not have the confidence. I lacked self-confidence in myself. I felt like I couldn't do it. I already felt like I got myself into an industry that was already very saturated, even though it was like $1 billion, like 10 billion. I think it's like a $10 billion industry. I was still like, oh my gosh, everybody. It seemed like once I started my business, I saw everybody had like a hair business on Facebook or Instagram, and that really discouraged me. It really did. It was like, well, why should I sell hair if Sally Lou or Mary Jane is selling hair extensions too? Like, it was just like, I did not believe in myself. I did not that I could be, successful with my business. So that also led to me not promoting myself and putting myself out there, because I was just really afraid of failure and the rejection. Also, I felt like I didn't go to I didn't go to really any training. Not like to say you need to go to training, but just to go to like being in a setting with entrepreneurs and just having like a mental like training on how to be a successful business person. And like how to overcome your fears and this and the third. I did go to an expo though. I can't remember the name of the expo. If I can find the flyer from what it was, but it was in Charlotte, and it was like a small business. It was like an beauty entrepreneur type of expo. So people with their different, if they had hair, if they had different clothes or just makeup, whatever it was in the beauty industry, people were there. And some of the guest speakers was Supa. She's a successful makeup entrepreneur with her crayon case line. She made millions of dollars in her first few hours of launching her business, which was awesome. So just to hear from her, and then Judy with Kaleidoscope, the Miracle Jobs, she was there giving her advice and and there was other people there, but they were the main two people. They were the main reason why I went to Charlotte for this expo. And it was just to go to a space where there was Black women, small business entrepreneurs who were just getting advice on how do you keep going? How do you keep pushing? How did you overcome this? How did you overcome that? How do you do this, X, Y, and Z? Like, just give me the advice. Help your girl out, And I was grateful that I went to that. And I just wish I went to more things like that, as well as like the latest in the hair industry with the different closures, or just a different hair like bleaching techniques, or the different coloring techniques, like all of that's basically all the things that I feel like I didn't do in my first year in business. Some of the things I have implemented going forward was I watched a lot of YouTube videos from Everything Ebony. She was one of the main people I watched on YouTube because she had a hair business, a wig and a hair extension business, and she just was helping viewers on how to start your business, how to find a vendor, how to do this, how to do that, things that I should have been researching or was struggling to figure out where to make the first step. You know, that helped me get to where I am today. Just to grow and feel more confident into my business, to not give up and to not be like, okay, I can't be successful in it. Because I did make 3 sales. I made like 3 sales. Yeah, it was awesome. It was still good, but it's not, I didn't hit the goals. I didn't hit the goals that I wanted to hit. If I wasn't hitting the goals, I felt like I was failing. And that, you know, took another hit to my self-confidence. And I was just like, okay, give up. No, it's not for me. I have learned that just because there are multiple people or different things, different entities, there are so many people in this industry that I just have to figure out how to separate myself from everybody else and to continue to promote myself, make myself like the face of my business. So if I need to model a wig I make or a different hair texture I put out, or if I'm experimenting more with like making wigs that have like highlights and lowlights, or, you know, doing different colors, that I'll use myself or a mannequin head as an example of it and just making it have a nice backdrop instead of just taking a picture just to have a picture on the website. Rejection is just part of the process. It does not mean that you're doing nothing wrong. It is totally normal to accept rejection. Family and friends, they might support you at first, but once that you exhaust that network, you have to figure out, who are you actually targeting? What is your target market? Who are you trying to like sell to? Who are you trying to tell about your product and what you have to offer? That is one of the biggest things that I have learned. Rejection is just showing you that, hey, you put yourself out there. I know that wasn't easy, and this might not be the time, the place, or whatever it is for you, but that does not mean you're not moving forward or you did not do the right thing. The right thing is to always try, to take a step, to do it, to put action into towards your goals. And the results might not be exactly what you want it to be the first time, but as long as you continue to stay consistent and press forward, you don't know how many blessings from those seeds that you planted that can manifest in 6 months, a year, 2 years, you know, have your business just flourishing. So I hope some of the different things that I struggled with my first year is something that you might resonate with as well, and just to let you know that it's okay, it's part of the process. Don't give up. Continue to put yourself out there, continue to do what it is that you love to do, and the money and the clients, customers will come its way. And just continue to do you and to continue to grow as an entrepreneur. Continue to try, fail, and adjust, because that's life. But as an entrepreneur, since there's so much risk, you have to continuously try, fail, and adjust until you have gotten the results that you're actually looking for. So I hope this was useful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more Unapologetically Mercy videos to come, more entrepreneur videos, even more self-love videos, astrology videos, as well as hair and beauty videos. And let me know in the comments below if you resonate with any of these things that I talked about in your first year of business, Or what are some things that you have learned from your first year in business that we can help inform new entrepreneurs that are trying to join this family, that it is just the beginning of the process, and continue to do the work. And in the long run, this is like a long-term race. You know, if you're not in it for the long-term race, it's not going to work the way you want it to. So let's start that conversation in the comments below. Okay, so until next time, stay blessed, stay hydrated. Namaste.